It makes the head spin. It is the end of 2025, a brand new episode, the final episode of the RoadFS Detail Podcast.
Right.
Until next year.
I was trying to figure out if we could do a podcast with somebody on the other side of the world so that it was tomorrow
and today at the same time. I could have done that with that view.
Just to see what does 2026 look like? Is it on fire? Are we in war? What's going on?
I don't know. 2025 for a lot of people's been on fire.
Yeah, dumpster fire. So, Mr. Paulo, how are you today, sir?
Absolutely fantastic. Just finished my morning workout, and then a second workout is shoveling snow. So it doesn't stop here.
Well, yeah, thank God we don't have any snow. It finally
is my
turned
morning
cold.
workout right here.
So yeah, it's been a weird.
It's the only way to start a day, man. So
yeah.
So guys, if you do not know, this is our good friend Paulo Asuncao. He is the owner of Owner's Pride. He is a worldwide detailing trainer extraordinaire,
and
PPF trainer, ceramic coating trainer,
and he was one of the medalists in the detailing Olympics last year.
Yes, he was.
In 2024. So
trying to beat that one.
Awesome. Yeah, there you go, Sarah. So, and actually, I'm poking fun at that, but in reality, that is something that I think is really cool from somebody that does trainings to actually show that the methods you use are very effective. So you guys do everything. I don't know if people don't know OP Canada and Paulo, you guys every kind of paint protection film and ceramic coatings and detailing and everything. So
and he's got something new.
Yeah. So how do you guys kind of walk us through your evolution at that, of how it expanded so quickly?
Well, I think it's passion, and it's passion driven. So when Gary and myself, we decided to open this shop, we didn't go for the regular shop. We went overboard. You guys have been. It's amazing facility. It's not the ideal space that we designed, but it was what it was. During COVID, that's all we could find. But from day one, our passion was to provide more of the training than just being a detail shop. Mm-hmm. With Owner's Pride backing us up as aware, allow us to do that, going on the bigger facility and taking care of things on the training side. It's really important for us, not just with the IDA, but with all the other brands we represent, to offer these trainings. A lot of people in Canada had to fly to the US, try to get some training. The cost was absolutely absurd. I know Gary went to California for detailing training, I think with Bernice and PPF training, and they had to spend over a week in California. So most of the guys don't have access to this. If we try to elevate the industry and we try to get professionals out of this, our vision was to actually provide more than just a shop, more of a training center. So that's how we came about.
And it's really effective too, because we've been there. And you're saying it's not the ideal layout, but honestly,
I don't know.
The way that it laid out for the training was really nice, because you had the classroom area that had plenty of room, and the non-hands-on part was very accessible in that area. And then you had the other area, we could have had 4 cars in there. And in fact, we had 2 cars, 3 hoods on stand, and a full horseshoe for training. It's a great facility.
Awesome.
But I think that passion that you're talking about is what brings the success and the professionalism of the trainings that you guys put on. There's a lot of experience as well. I mean, you and Gary kind of play off each other like Jody and I do, right? You're kind of more laid back, and Gary's a lot more of the high stress and the perfectionist stuff. And I totally get that. I totally get that high stress stuff. That's not a cut to Gary. It's, in a lot of times that helps,
Yeah.
And you just have to be able to play off each other and come to a happy medium there, right? So you guys got new stuff coming
Well,
up.
yeah, you talk about passion. This guy's always looking for new stuff. And the first things out of his mouth when he told me, Jody, we got to get on the podcast, have a new product that we're going to be representing, and Rod is going to love it. That was the first.
Always.
So
absolutely is going to love this stuff. Like, man, I can't wait to get my hands on it and actually be in the paint booth. But I always remember you're going to love this stuff. If any people don't know, you're an avid painter as well, not just a podcaster. And
exactly. I do. I paint and I do body work and engine work, and So talk about the product. What is it that you're putting on here?
So it's a partnership with Peel Clear in the US. So they invited us at SEMA to take over this role. It's more of putting together a sales team, eventually a training center up here as well, and promoting Peel Clear. So for those of you who don't know, it's a peelable paint system. Some people tried to sell it as a liquid PPF. It's different approaches. We're trying to sell it as a peelable paint system, and that's part of our marketing. So we're targeting more of the body shops and professional painters. A lot of detailers are jumping in because, as you know, painting a vehicle is time consuming, but when you compare it to wrapping a full vehicle, call it PPF, it's something we did at the Tacoma color change last week or a couple of weeks ago. David working on the truck for almost 2 weeks. We rip everything out, wrap it, and then put everything back on. Okay. With this Peel Clear system, you basically can get the car done, if not on the same day, in 2 days. So your turnaround on the vehicle is way faster. The cost of product is a third, basically, of what the roll of PPF with color is. So it's a no-brainer, right? Also is going to allow the body shops to jump a little bit on the market that's more of the aftermarket business, right?
Yeah.
So it will allow the body shop for a new stream and a new income stream with applying a peelable paint protection.
Okay, so you're right.
I knew Rod was
You're right, and I have a series of questions already that I wanted to ask. So number one, which is going to be, I think, the biggest question, if I'm doing PPF right now and I wanted to bring this in, what is the prep?
So the prep is just wipe a primer on it. It's a literally wipe it. We don't have to sand it. We don't have to do anything. You might have to polish if there's an existing ceramic coating, because you want to make sure that the base coat adheres to the surface properly. The base, if there's a strong ceramic coating, it might not allow that bond, which is ridiculous when you're talking about bond, because this is peelable, but there is a bond. It's just the bond, the specific of the product is you're going to peel it. And now this is a little piece of the Porsche we had at SEMA, basically 14 mils. You see the clarity.
14 mils?
14 mils.
Holy crap.
We ask you to put at least 8 mils. This is 14. Very flexible. David actually banged it with a hammer on this section. Like you'll see, it didn't even budge.
Wow.
Like he literally hammered it hard just to try. You see there's a little ding because there's nothing on the back, right? But that's clarity-wise, it's unbeatable. There are other similar systems, but they are not water-based, which is a big problem for California, Canada, Europe. So this is a water-based primer and base coat. So the thing is, this thing just peels off. Like it basically is wrapped on the edges. The edges are locking it in place. Once you peel it from the inside out, this comes like paper. It's like paper, you just pull it off.
So that, I think that's going to be the next question that people are going to ask is what's the longevity of it? If it's so easy to remove, how does it stay on?
It stays on because you lock it on the edges, and it's actually on. If you try to peel it from the middle, it doesn't come out. Like you can scratch it, you can wet sand it, polish, whatever. In the middle section, it's not going to act. So the edges are locking it.
Yeah.
And
so that's the third question is, can you polish it? You just answered that.
Yes.
So this seems like a really intriguing product because if we wanted to, this is something that excites me because you just think about the possibilities of this.
I'm like, I want to change the color of my Z, man. I'm like,
yeah, change the color of your Z, but also things like your Suburban, right? Jody's got an older Suburban, and it's got clear coat failure on the hood.
Bad.
Exactly.
So you could repaint that with the factory color or change the color or whatever, and all of a sudden now that hood doesn't look like it's still got clear coat failure underneath. But this seems like a fantastic idea. I just absolutely hate that I didn't invent it.
So what's the
well, John took a few years to invent this.
I'm sure.
He was using other stuff for years. He wasn't happy with the results, and you know how that goes. Once the installer's not happy, start developing their own products, try to figure out how to improve the other brands he used, and that's how he came up with the manufacturer of this that allow him to create a water-based solution. Because the concept is not new. We have liquid PPF. I had other brands that we worked with probably 7 years ago, but they're not water-based. And there was always a lot of orange peel on these things, right? So it wasn't the final result. Now, this is not even sanded or polished after. This is just off the gun, right?
Wow.
You can denib it.
So I got lots of questions.
I know.
So what is the
answers?
Do you need a special paint gun for
that?
This?
Was my question.
Is this using just a different tip?
No, it's just a regular paint gun. We recommend 1.4.
I'm telling you, Ryan. We're gonna have a project this summer.
The RoadFS project with So the other question is going to be, because it's water-based, and I already know the answer to this one because it's some of the water-based paints, but because of the water-based nature of it, what is the cleanup? Is it soap and water, or do you have to use a solvent-based cleaner to clean your gun?
No, either or. You can just use water. It's very easy, very straightforward. We recommend every now and then at least a solvent just to clean the needle and whatnot. So, but it's more of a technician. Here in Canada, it's natural because everybody has to use water-based systems, right? Yeah. Same, I think, in California, most of them.
Yeah,
Europe, definitely. So
it's starting to move across the country. I've got a water-based paint job on a car at home, so it's the clear coat on the top is not. So still, some of the cars that are coming in that are from the manufacturers that are water-based, the clear on top is not.
Yes.
But so, next question. Drying time.
Drying time, just 10-15 minutes between layers.
Wow. So it's the same as like a paint. Usually paint between 12 and 15 minutes on a between coats anyway. So
So mandatory is the base. The base is your primary concern. So we need 4 mils of paint on the base.
Okay, so it does have
paint.
Of the product.
The initial product, the base product needs to be at least 4 mils, and that will allow you to peel it easily after when you decide to peel. Right? Then 2 ways you can go with this. You can apply clear, which you're looking at your protection PPF style product. You can apply clear and apply just clear coat on top of that primer coat, right? So we talk about still 8 mils recommended. Or you can add a pigment to the base, a black pigment that you can see on the back, right? And that will allow to add color on top, so it doesn't change the color that you picked. So primer with color, you put your color on, and then you add your clear coat on top, which is basically a regular PPG clear
regular.
coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next question is going to be how, because you're using a larger tip. Okay, so the tip size of a gun, for those of you that don't paint, the smaller the tip size, the smaller the atomization of the product that comes out. You're recommending a larger tip size, which means you're putting more product on. What is the propensity for it to run, or is it a very
just similar to paint?
Okay.
This is thicker and more flexible, so it's not different from regular paint, or if you're applying any kind of paint. So it's a really fast system. You guys probably saw some of the videos already.
I've seen them.
I don't want to say I told you, but I told you.
No. So this is gonna. I mean, honestly, this is one of those things where, I mean, when PPF came in really hard last year, and the year before that it was ceramic coating, and the year before that it was something else. This is one of those things that can change the way the industry works, because I see this in two completely different realms, if you will. Happy New Year, Richard.
Love and peace.
Is it already tomorrow over there, Richard, or is it still the 30th?
Nope, it's still the 31st. Nope, it's
so
6 o'clock.
I see this two different segments. One is I want to protect my car, so I'm going to use it as a thicker layer of
clear
protection.
eventually.
Yep. Yeah, and then the other one is I want to change the color of my vehicle. And I want it to be, I want to enhance that, but I can also take it off like PPF. I'm going to have to call you later. I got too many questions. I mean, I'm talking like door seams and things. Anyway, this is fantastic. So where do people go to look at this product as far as
prep work? It's, I'll show you what it looks like.
Yep, we got it right here.
Sorry. Clear.com. You can add a link, but that's what it
we've
looks
got it
like.
down below.
This is a clear version.
Yeah.
I
can see
on
the
that
clear
note,
version being all over.
To be honest, I don't think this will replace PPF per se. I think most of the shops will still go with the PPF, and as you know, we sell PPF too, so we're not shooting ourselves in the foot. This is a different venue. It will be more towards the bigger shops, more towards the body shops that can jump in right away and start spraying this stuff, right? The PPF as is, I'm not going to do a partial with this system, right? I still go do a partial with traditional PPF, right? I think there will potentially remain the competitors or playable in the same area, in the same space. So most of the detail shops won't be able. This requires airflow. This requires a booth. So it's not for everybody. We're going to install a paint booth on our system at the shop just because we're going to provide training and whatnot. But the regular mid-sized to small shop is not going to be able to jump on this. So
I just checked with the CFO, and when they have their next training, we're going.
I think we should go.
So
California, baby.
It's exciting because
give us the dates.
The
Just don't make them the last 2 weeks of May, please. I won't be there.
Be in England for that.
No.
So I think the cool part about any kind of an innovation like this is it allows people to expand both their offerings, but it also allows owners of vehicles to expand the ability to do all kinds of stuff. I mean, let's face it, North America, we are automotive customization freaks. We love our cars. We love to change the colors of them and add new wheels and do all kinds of fun stuff. This gives you the way to do that. I think the crazy thing to me is the no prep. I mean, to prep a car for paint is insane.
It's all the work.
The amount of time you spend prepping a car for paint. And then you sand this layer off, and then you clean it again thoroughly, and then you put a new layer on it, and you sand that one off, and you clean it thoroughly, and you do all this stuff, and you can get right to the final stage, and you can put paint on it, and if there's one little area that's got a little bit of solvent, you get a fisheye, and now you're resanding and repaint. This stuff seems like it's like you're going to wipe it down and make sure it's clean, which you're already going to do anyway, only you're going to do it 5 times. This time you're going to do it once, and then you spray it. This is
so how long does it last on your car after you've installed it?
20-year warranty.
What?
Yeah. Yes.
Holy
Tested,
crap.
not just in line. So guys, there's vehicles, including high performance cars, wrapped with this for over 3 to 5 years. We're talking high speed, high performance professional drivers driving with this system on. So 20-year warranty to start with. Just it's eventually like it's clear coat on top of this, right? So eventually, whatever it's a clear coat on the automotive paint right now, that's kind of, you can match it because the base layer will be untouched, right? It's covered by PPF, by the clear coat. It's protected, and unless there's corrosion coming from the inside, I don't think it can affect that base coat. And the secret is the base coat, right? All the other stuff is paint, right?
And I'm thinking about all of those customers that come in, they have a car that is just hammered. You go out with your paint gauge and you go, sorry, I can't, there's not really a whole bunch I can do for you. Oh, wait, I now have a new product line, Peel Clear. We can wash this baby down, put 14 mils of protection on it, and off you go. You got a brand new car.
Rain Albertson the other day had a new truck that one door was like 4.6 mils and one door was like 1.6.
Yeah, I'm like, dude,
we saw that.
I can't do anything to it, but with this, you could literally say, okay, we're gonna paint that, and I see all these people that go out get their transit vans wrapped and spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to do that, and then it bubbles up on the seams and stuff, and it looks like crap within a year. I'm like, this is the answer.
So how does this hold up like on RVs?
So final testing looks really good. Same with marine line. It's huge on the marine line. If the testing they've been doing for the last few years, it's proven to work really well. So that's one of the venues they're looking at, the marine and RV, because it's big. We know what's going on with RVs, like automotive paint. There's nothing. A lot of them come with a vinyl. It's not even. There's a gel coat in the base, but they have a vinyl on top that's burned after a season or two, and there's nothing.
Dude, I did a major restoration on my buddy's RV, his fifth wheel, and dude, I'm like, already after a season, plus he drove it 10,000 miles back and forth. It just hammered. I'm like, dude, we should peel clear this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the other thing is motorcycle customization, because the motorcycle, when we're talking about vinyl wrapping or PPF wrapping, it's a nightmare. We don't do it because it's just too much work. But with this stuff, just imagine you can just tape most of the motorcycle and spray it on with a different color or add protection. So that's another way that we're looking at on the motorcycle.
Yeah. Well, and here in Idaho, like the kind of like Canada, there's, we have winter, we have weather. And so the lower halves of a lot of vehicles, SUVs and stuff, just get completely sandblasted. I did mine. I did my truck, and I sanded down, and I, primered it, and then I put
Rhino
spray in bed liner with a pigment. It was weeks and weeks of work, and I'm sitting here going, where the hell were you a couple years ago? Because I could have just taped it off and wiped it down and been done. And this is this is a really cool product. And I think again, I really like the aspect of it's not taking away something else. It's not like we're going to take over the PPF market. No, that's not the point.
No,
the point is
that's not the point.
Additional, it's a new tool, right? You got your tool belt, you've got your polisher, you've got your PPF knife, and then you've got this peel clear in there. And this seems really, really fun. I'm going to spray warhead with it and see what it does.
We'll get you in. We're planning a train the trainer because we need to be trained as well.
Yeah.
Right now it's just John and Arash playing with this stuff, and they're having a blast. The blue Porsche they did a couple of weeks ago, Miami blue with a matte finish or a satin finish, they went overboard. The dealership took the car apart for them because they couldn't sell the Porsche in white, So they took everything out, and it's a full color change. Engine bay, inside the door jams, the engine bay section, the everything. It's like you wouldn't say it was a color change car. It's so you can go different levels, right? You can just do the outside, just like anything else, like PPF too. We just did a color change with PPF, and the client, the budget, he let us do up to the door wells, but we didn't cover everything up, right? So
Yeah.
that will be almost double the price because a lot of the work it's inside the door jams, inside the engine bay. That sometimes takes as long as doing the exterior of the vehicle. So
Oh yeah. Well, and on a typical traditional automotive paint, that is extremely difficult. The outside of the car is easy compared to door jams and the dash and the engine bay and all that kind of stuff that you can see. And it looks really cheesy to open the door of a blue car and see the door jams are red.
Red.
So, you know, you want to be able to cover all that area. And with this being having the bond to the original base without the massive amounts of prep work, this is kind of like, I mean, you think about it, this is the, well, I'll answer that one in a second. This is the equivalent of walking out to your house and painting your house and not doing any prep and just shooting it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fantastic. So, and Richard's asking a question here. How's my arm? It's great, Richard. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the calls and texts and messages I've got about my arm. My arm's good. I'm up to, I can pick up 15 pounds now. So
good.
So you're not arm wrestling.
I'm not arm wrestling anybody, but the squirrels in the yard, I can arm wrestle. I can raise my fist, but that's about it. So
Dude, this is super exciting. I can't wait to come to your shop to be trained. That's freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, I got all kinds of ideas,
dude,
Paulo.
I got
all kinds of ideas. We're gonna have fun.
Yeah, you know,
I'll talk to the guys to get you in. We're planning the. Are you breaking up or not?
No, it was you. You're back. You're there.
He's frozen.
Okay. Okay. We're planning the train the trainer session. Are you still breaking up?
Awesome. Yeah, just let us know because we would love to be involved in it and just kind of see how it goes. I'd love to be able to see some shots, some more shots. I mean, I love the videos that are out there because it really shows. One of the things that is bad about PPF is trying to remove it.
Oh God!
Everybody knows PPF
Yes.
are clear, man. Your fingers are raw. You're pulling on it, and you're just oh man, you're breaking fingernails, and you know you can bending back a fingernail is one of the most painful things in the world. And
Well, if you wouldn't keep them so long, you know.
Well, you know you got to have
He's
those.
got to have nails and glitter.
No, but that's true. So one of the risks, especially working at high-end vehicles, it's the removal of the PPF. We got clients asking to do that wrapping, but that's something that we discussed. We talked about earlier about having that discussion with the clients and whatnot. That's actually a big part of what we talk about with the client. It's not, oh, we'll charge you 10 grand and we're going to install this. No, we actually go over. Just be mindful that one day we're going to pull this out, and there's always the risk of pulling paint with it. It happened a couple of times to us. Like
I've done it.
We've done it ourselves.
I sent Russ in the UK a picture of a paint chip about that big that came off the front bumper of my 911 Carrera.
Yep.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
man, that sucks.
Oh yeah, there was a bubble on the PPF, and I started to remove it, and the bubble had been it. Now, I knew it was going to happen because the bubble was there because of a rock. A rock hit the front, started peeling it off, and it took a chunk of paint off there. And now, as I'm listening to you,
yes,
that front bumper
that front bumper is going to be
without
nice.
having all the. I mean, it's been. That's the thing I look at. Some of the newer cars, right? And if you look at the bumper of like some Lexus, some BMWs and stuff that have really sharp curves, right? They have inlets that are really sharp, and that is such a pain in the ass.
Corvette Z8?
Yeah, Corvette
Try
Z8.
doing the mirror.
Ferraris, all kinds of stuff. They're just so round. And if you think about just spraying that on there, that is just like a dream. I could get it done before you could even get the PPF out of the freaking box.
Freaking awesome.
We
So
have a
speaking of Russ,
26 M5 the other day, and David had like 20 something pieces just on the front bumper.
that's
we
insane.
are,
Yeah.
so we
Yeah.
actually changed the pricing to starting at on our PPF packages because some of these cars now are so intricate that if you just follow like from the normal rounded bumper to all these lines, look at the M5s, 26 M5s and M2s.
Oh, yeah.
It's mind blowing. They had the Corvettes too. We had a few Corvettes this
The
year.
front of a Porsche 911, the front end's about that wide anyway. It's a tiny little car. But the GT3 front bumpers, it's this massive front bumper. It starts by just taking a huge 90-degree from the hood all the way under, and then there's 3 air inlets, and there's vents out the side. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And to do that in one piece of PPF, I am sure that you are pulling your hair out by the time you're done.
There's
just
no way.
cussing it, going, okay, we're done with PPF now. We're never doing this again.
This M5 was 20 something pieces on the front
wow.
That's
bumper.
ridiculous.
That's insane. So
Because
speaking
all
of PPF, you're doing some pretty cool things with our friend Russ in the UK with invisible patterns too, right?
Yes, that's the other project. We're very, very excited. He came over in September. I told him, let's do this before it's winter so you don't get disappointed. So he came over in September and basically spent almost 2 weeks training David. It's not just, we're not just supplying the pre-cuts for motorcycle pre-cuts. We actually designing also the pre-cuts for the invisible patterns with Russ. Some of the patterns are specific to US models and Canadian models that they don't have access in the UK. The European models, they straight to OEM, so the factories send motorcycles to them and they have first dibs on everything. With the US models, David's going to start scanning the models and uploading on the drive, so everybody else in the world can have access to the patterns. But that was a great, talking about eye-opening experiences. Russ is so knowledgeable about all that stuff and being able to create our own patterns.
Russ is incredible with that stuff. He's been doing it for so long, and I think the cool part about it is that you guys now, by scanning and putting in new patterns for American-based motorcycles and North American, that's actually opening up that whole market to everybody. And that's what's really cool about it, because I mean, people spend way too much money. I mean, pound for pound, motorcycles are one of the most expensive things you can own and drive. They're addictively fun. But they also can get really damaged really fast. They're low to the ground and they get hit with a lot of rocks. And so having the ability to have a pattern that comes out and you just put it on and you cover it up, it's fantastic. And I know that we've had the opportunity to work with you and Russ both several times, and he's just super, like you said, super knowledgeable. I actually think that one time he cut himself while doing a PPF training, and PPF came out. It wasn't even blood. Just PPF started draining out, and
it's a little thick.
Yeah, this is pretty thick.
It's a little thick.
Russ is a great guy, and the coolest part about, to me, the invisible patterns is that Russ is a motorcycle enthusiast. So again, what we started with, which is the passion, that is the passion that led him into that, and that is what's awesome about that. Anybody that's an enthusiast in the area that they're doing makes it better. It enhances that the drive to make it work.
100%. So it's funny because Russ is now Peel Clear UK and Europe. So we're playing together in all these niches.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, you're talking about the price of motorcycles. So I've been a motorcycle guy all my life, especially dirt bikes. And when Russ came over, we went to talk to some of the local dealerships, to kind of pitch the idea of the pre-cuts and all this stuff. Because a lot of them are DIY stuff, right? You have 2 levels. The DIY that anyone can purchase and do, like the forks or some small patches on the, like rubbing sections on the tank, whatnot, whatever you decide from the pad. Or you can go full born and do like full wraps and stuff like that. Give us,
Hope you Canada can I help you.
it's actually Damon, so it would be all the USA.
He's
Damon,
But-
he's busy.
I'm
You
getting
should
one
be
from-
tuned into the podcast listening.
He is not listening, right? So
I'm
with the
I'm
full
getting
wraps,
messages. I'm getting messages about Peel Clear right now from Doug Reed that they're doing a Mustang next week. They're super excited about. So
okay, I'll hook him up with the guys in the US. So those pre-cuts allow not only DIY small patches or bigger patches, you can pick the level you want or your ability to, right? Because some of these are quite intricate but then you can have the professional line that people can offer at the shop, right?
yeah,
So that professional line, any shop can order from us. There will be a distributor in the US pretty shortly as well, and order that and install. What I like about that, we've been doing a lot of motorcycle PPF, and we try to go over and overthink, especially David. So we try to wrap everything, which is almost nearly impossible.
oh yeah.
So with these pre-cuts, it gives you a guideline where you can go, where the impact points are, and it's easier to seam two sections together. So that's what we're excited about, because we can provide this. I've been using this on mountain bikes for years. Like it's not new. Like Russ been doing this for God knows how many years now,
Yeah,
and he's been providing this protection in Europe. So we're blessed that we can bring this to Canada and eventually a distributor in the US as well. So it's really exciting.
Just swimming,
dude. Rod's
So-
like, maybe we're starting a new business.
I have enough work on my own without starting a new business, but I think that for the market
We
in
essentially
general,
have three.
this is one of those situations where I think that people are always looking for what can I do? What can I add to my business to enhance it? What can I do to bring in other lines of protection? At the end of the day, that's what we're all doing. Anybody that's in the detailing market or the reconditioning market you're doing two things. You're either trying to bring something back up to a level, or you're trying to protect something that's already at that level. And I think that this just allows you to do both. I see so many videos out. I mean, yes, I'm nerdy like this, but if you have a lot of videos where you see people wrap a car that has had body work done, and so it's just in primer, and they're wrapping it instead of painting it. And I'm looking at this product going, this is a huge alternative that would save tons of time and money and the whole thing. And then plus the ability to remove it and do something different later on is fantastic.
It's cool.
Cure time. So once you've sprayed it, how long does it take to cure? Is it just like a traditional automotive 12 to 24?
The traditional couple of hours if you have proper ventilation. Airflow is critical because being airborne based, airflow is critical. So we're actually selling the guns, the airflow systems, everything. A paint booth, we'll have an inflatable paint booth, because some shops like ours are not ready to move to a fixed structure. So we'll definitely go with a paint booth that's inflatable. And you guys been seeing the ones at MTE.
Oh, yeah, I was going to
for
say,
Apex as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you reached out to Tom Williams, Mobile Protect,
we're working with Tom to offer that through the Peel Clear's network. Their booth, I never think about putting a fixed unit, because there's the unit there. They offer OSHA certified, all the ventilation. It's professional grade. It's not the Vimo $1,000 paint booth, right? It's a professional grade booth.
There's more and more. There was a large automotive online retailer, kind of like Carvana, but it wasn't Carvana, that was a client. We had a client for a long time, and I helped them set up their paint booth area. So I flew out to Houston, and we walked through the flow of their body shop and their paint area. They had portable booths. They have all the money in the world. They could have done whatever they wanted, but because of the changing nature of everything, they wanted 4 portable paint booths so that they could have a prep and prime area, and then 3 paint booths. I mean, they had the I don't even know how many tens of thousands of dollars the paint mixing machine is, but it's fantastic. So the point with that is that the portable paint booths today, they are as high a quality as a fixed paint. Again, the main thing is just the prep work and how much time you take to clean that booth when you're done, and what kind of ventilation it's got, whether it's got downdraft or it's got side draft, the lighting and all that stuff. So I have no doubt that you guys will have some pretty high quality stuff there. So that
it's impressive. We met with them at SEMA again, and we discussed some of the points. And it's once you see the technology, because we're looking at the Vimo ones on Amazon, right?
Yeah.
Why is this $1,000? It looks the same, but then we go to the technicalities of the paint. Okay, this is like pro grade. It's actually also certified. Ventilation, everything is it's.
And I think people, to take a left turn here, I think a lot of people should be doing that as far as for their ceramic coatings. Once you have that booth,
it makes perfect sense.
If you've got a booth like that to do things, the ventilation and the dust reduction, the particles per square inch that you're going to get by having a booth is incredible. And I think once you understand the way that works, the airflow versus the filtered air coming in, the filtered air going out, you're helping the environment, you're helping yourself. You've got full protection on yourself. There's a big difference there in having a high quality versus a low quality. You can work in a low quality environment and work on a vehicle and do some stuff. And even if you're wearing a dust mask, you still feel like crap the next day. Your lungs are all torn up. You go into a high quality area, full respiration and everything, and you feel normal. And I think that the people don't put enough into that, is that your body is going to wear out. You're going to be like Rod. You're going to have, arms that give out to you when you're, a striking 22 years old like I am. And, so you've got to be able to take care of yourself, because, maybe I'm the poster child for that. Don't be this guy. No. So I'm super excited, as you can tell, to see this thing. This is, I keep coming up with all these ideas, and I'm like, wheels, painted wheels that you could, all these painted wheels are all fake. They got water spots. What am I going to do? You're going to call Paulo. He's going to spray them. They're going to
spray the wheels.
Yeah.
Color change on wheels, it's an easy one. Like, once again, if you're painting, it's a pain in the ass. But if you're just spraying with this and it's just a primer and spray on, it's pretty sweet. On the clear stuff, then the taping is not even as critical because it's clear. But it is critical. The taping will take the most, as you know, on the paint prep. You still have to mask everything up and prep everything too, right? So
that part of the prep is there, but honestly, you just take a wheel, for instance. If you have a wheel and it's all one color, let's make it simple. It's all one color. I could take that wheel off, wash it, prep it. You can line around the rim. There's an easy way to do that without even breaking the bead, and then spray it, let it dry, put it back on the vehicle, versus when you're painting it, you have to pull it off. You're taking the tire off. You're sanding the whole thing down. You're priming it. You're letting the primer dry. You're sanding it down. You're painting it, and then you're letting it dry. This is a couple-day process where this could be done, like you said. You could have this done in half a day, and it's drying the rest of the time. Pick it up tomorrow, and you're ready to roll.
No, 100%. So the SEMA ready to roll. I got you. The SEMA car, they did that car in 24 hours or less. From trailing the car in, masked, 2 guys spraying. So they masked it, they prep it, they painted, they finish, they sand a section of it just to see the difference between off the gun to full prep. They nib it, they prepped it in less than 24 hours. It was off to SEMA. So that tells you.
That's awesome.
That is fantastic.
I cannot wait for this training. It is.
Yeah, this is going to be cool. I think this is one of those things people get excited about. I was talking to a guy this morning. He's on here, Tayton Trout. Hey, Tayton, you got that booth over there that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's booth. That's booth. It's going to
be. Well, Tayton, basically, his father, he's grown up in a body shop. His father has a body shop next door. I mean, they're they're fully set up to do this. And I mean, I'm like farm.
And I know I got Amber's like
Amber's
spark.
all,
She's like,
see, I want to believe
ideas.
that those hearts were because she
no,
thinks
it was because of
cute, but
Peel
no, it's
Clear
Peel
and
Clear.
Paolo. It's
So-
not you. You think you're 22,
Yeah, I
but
know.
you're
So
They have a new amazing location. That anger will be very
Yes.
suitable for a paint booth.
Oh yeah, for sure. But then that's the thing is so everybody needs to go look at this. You need to look at your individual states as far as restrictions. But because it's water based, you're already going to pass a lot of those restrictions. The main thing, like for instance in Idaho, it's going to be the VOCs in the cleaning products for your gun. That's where the water based people get into trouble. Here is if you're using a non-water-based clear coat and you're cleaning your gun with a solvent-based cleaner, that's where you're running into issues. So people just need to look at their local restrictions and laws. And man, with water-based, you go through a lot of those and don't have to worry about it.
So, dudes, you need to connect with Paolo. So, are you guys doing anything at Mobile Tech, or are you coming with OP?
I'm coming with OP. We're launching the new line, the new program. So OP is launching the HD line and their coatings, some of the industrial coatings as well. So coming with OP, I'll be with Apex as well. We're doing Apex. We're doing some stuff. We're using the Tom's booth as well. Like once again, David will be doing some demos. And then we're off in March to a big convention in Brazil. So it's a big convention. We got invited to go. We have some guest speaking events, and then we'll have an Apex PPF and tint booth as well, as we're trying to get into that Brazilian market. So tell your kids.
Paulo is all over the world again.
He is Mr. Worldwide. Look out, Pitbull. This guy's better looking. He's got hair and a killer goatee.
Hey. Some bald guys are beautiful. So if you're going to MTE,
and you're not one,
and I'm not one of them. If you are going to MTE, find Paulo, find Russ, find anybody that's going there. Paulo is as nice in person as you see him on this podcast. He is a great guy, and OP. We had Damon on a couple weeks ago, so we know you guys are releasing some new products at MTE.
Yep.
We are going to be this year at MTE. There was feedback from people that they wanted to have like a kickoff on Education Day and kind of a meet and greet. And they have asked Jody and I to be the MCs for that and kick it off. So
8:30,
bright early
Thursday morning, Mobile Tech Expo.
Jody and I are going to be kicking it off.
They better have a DJ because we need some thumping music underneath.
We're the DJs, man. We're going to be like...
We're the DJ. He's setting up the beat.
That's right.
So, and then... we are also the MCs for the IDA's awards ceremony on Friday. Jody's going to be doing the live multicast, I guess you call it.
Yes.
And then Dustin Jackson and I will be doing the MCs for the awards ceremony. And this year they've decided to do something unconventional, which I can't believe they did, but they do not have a script. They are allowing Rod to have a microphone with no script. So it ought to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
I don't even know what I'm going to say, but
I
can tell you that it will probably be
going to be good. And it's the 25th anniversary of Mobile Tech Expo. So you know that Sheldon and the crew are planning some great things. We are going to be rolling out a new feature in Detail Bookie. We're rolling out a new feature on RoadFS. And dude, there are a lot of things going on this side of the table. We're super excited about it. 2026 is going to be great. In fact, I have something I got to talk to you about that I was talking yesterday.
So you guys.
The question is, what are you going to wear? Not what are you going to say?
That's the question.
Until this year,
Rod, I told you it's never going to go.
It's never going to go away. So this year, I kind of went. I'm going over the top a little bit. I know that for me, that's a little hard to see what that is. But this year I involved.
Did you get it lined up?
I got everything lined up. I've involved multiple companies.
It's going to be good. It is going to be as good as our first year, if not better.
So it's good. We're bringing it this year as well. And as Jody told me, I've got to already start planning next year and I don't know how I'm going to keep going above every year because this year
it's just a different idea.
So anyway, one day maybe it'll just be a Speedo.
It's perfect that it's 20.
It'll just be Speedos. Nothing but Speedos and flip flops.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Your Tiger Speedo, the famous Tiger Speedo.
What? The last year Rod MCs. So that's it. That's my exit from midget. So no.
Hey, who called me? Jody, I need some bail money. Come get me.
Always have Jody hold your bail money.
So anyway, well, Paulo, thank you so much for taking the time to visit with us. We cannot wait to see you in Mobile Tech Expo. Guys, like I said, if you do not know Paulo, you need to connect with him. If you have the opportunity to go to one of his trainings, he is easily in the top 5 in the industry when it comes to trainings. And dude, you will walk away elevated. I'm telling you, elevated and inspired and ready to go. So and empowered.
We wrap up. This is the end of 2025. We appreciate and really, sincerely appreciate everybody that follows us, that goes and subscribes, that gets their dogs to subscribe. That's no joke. I got a friend that's got a Facebook page for his dog, and his dog is subscribed to our channel. It really does help us keep doing this stuff and getting other people on here. We've been doing this since 2019. So
we will hit our 600th episode this year in 2026.
We'll be over 600 episodes.
That's good.
I think this is 577 or 578.
So we're going to be going live at MTE. This is the first year we will have 3 booths at MTE. We have one for the podcast, one for RoadFS, and one for Detail Bookie. We are emceeing and kicking off.
We're going to be everywhere.
We're everywhere. We actually have 2 other people coming to support us. So there's going to be 5 strong. And we have some really big announcements. Both on the software for the detailing industry, but also for another industry that attends Mobile Tech Expo as well.
Rod and I
we're working with
on something.
With Lee Roth. We'll be discussing that at MTE. We have a podcast set up with him to discuss that, but we're enhancing the RoadFS Industries. So anyway,
it's going to be awesome.
Thank you, Paulo.
Let's go to chat before we bounce.
One last chat here.
Happy New Year.
You guys are the best. Oh,
even
Mike,
Calypso subscribes to you guys. That's perfect. I love you, Mike.
That's it. And Happy New Year, Russ. Happy
New Year, guys. Thanks for everything.
We'll see you in Manchester.
Yes, you will at the show. We are looking forward to that.
Under the airplane, and I will be fully clothed because apparently in the UK I will get thrown in the clink. So.
Well, that's good. Anyway, you guys have a great New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks for all the support.
Celebrating tonight. Please be safe.
Everybody
be careful.
Be safe.
Because we want to see you in next year.
Yeah.
But it's going to 2025. Dude, I was thinking about it last night. I'm like, this 2025 was a crazy year for us. Detail Bookie came on.
Right.
We also had another customer that came into our family. In a different industry, and we have a harvesting app that, dude, we sat down yesterday and we're like, oh, dude, that's
it's just
been like
it's been a crazy year for us. We've purchased.
How do we manage it all?
Yeah, two companies and still stayed above water. So
we're still swimming, man. So thank you all for your support, and we will check you same time, same bad channel, just
a couple of weeks
next year.
Bye.
See ya.